All right, and we're back. And it looks like everything is going smoothly. All right, let's keep going. So, yeah, last time I was talking about how it's important to be yourself and to be okay with being different than other people. Be okay with not being the same as someone else. When I was a kid, I remember feeling a lot of pressure of like if I didn't like something that a lot of people liked at that time or that my friends liked at that time, that I was like, why don't I like that? Like I would question that, you know? I felt like something was off. I felt like something was wrong, and I'm like, I I don't want to feel off. I don't want to feel like I'm not a part of the group. And just because you're different doesn't mean that you can't appreciate the friends that you have. Just because oh man, I'm dying a lot more this time. I think I'm also I don't know. I don't know when I left off on the last time I did this. I think I can go down, right? Yeah, screw this. I'm just gonna go. Um, I can just go here. Yeah, what's the point of the other part? And yeah, it's okay, guys. It's okay to be different. It's okay to not be the exact same as your friends. It's okay to not be the exact same as your family. It's okay to have different interests, to have a different personality, to not care about the same things they care about. It's okay. It's just we're all different. Just because you come from the same family doesn't mean you're gonna care about the same exact things as people. Just because you hang out with the same people all the time doesn't mean you're going to be the exact same as them. It does mean that you'll probably act like them a little bit more over time. There's a saying that says something like that. It's like, tell me who your five friends are and I'll tell you who you are, type of thing. And it has some truth, but you're not going to be verbatim the exact same person. Okay, so don't take it too much to heart, but be mindful of who you're around too, because if you don't, let's say for example you hang out with a group of assholes, chances are you're being an asshole, and let's say you don't even realize, you're like, oh no, like I'm not an asshole, or I don't like being an asshole. Because you're hanging around assholes, you're going to pick up on their mannerisms. So you got to be careful with that too. Whenever you're making your friends, choose your friends wisely, because you will be influenced by them, whether you like. Oh my gosh! Every single time you will be influenced by them, whether you like it or not. So be careful with that. But yeah, and just be open and honest about who you are and what you like and what you don't like and what you'll tolerate and what you won't tolerate. And yeah, and the other side to this though is, I mentioned this when I was recording before. Um, don't be too sensitive though. So this is the other thing. Sometimes people make fun of other people, right? Especially friends. Friends will bash on each other for everything. Oh no. Oh no. I don't want to die. I don't want to die again. Um, Friends are master bashers. They will hit you where it hurts, and a lot of times family members are too, because they know you so well. They know who you are. They know what you like, what you don't like. They know what you'll put up with or what you won't put up with. Can I get it? Yeah. And that's okay. It's okay that sometimes they make fun of you. They'll say certain things about you. Don't take it seriously. Just don't. Well, this is the thing. There are some people that have asshole friends and asshole family members, and if they're like that, just ignore them. Okay? Don't take it seriously. But if it's like your friends or something, and you know them, and they know who you are, and they're just making fun of you just to mess with you, don't take it so seriously. It's okay. It's okay to bash on each other every once in a while. You just got to be mindful of who you're talking to, and remember, uh, people are different. So let's say, for example, you make fun of your friend for, I don't know, for shooting the ball a certain way. You guys play basketball and he shoots funny, and you always make fun of him about it. It's like, oh, dude, you have a twisted arm or twisted hand, or it looks like your arm's dislocated whenever you shoot, or whatever it is, And you bash on him, and he's like, whatever, screw you, whatever. And it's like, yeah, that's fine. Now, if you have a friend, let's say, for example, that has asthma, and he's very sensitive about it, don't make fun of him about it. Be mindful of who you're making fun of and what you're making fun of. Because it's like, it might be a very sensitive topic for him, or her. It's like, you have to understand what people's sensitive topics are, and you have to understand that that not everybody jokes around the way you joke around. So be careful with that too. And the other thing is that I'm gonna wait to get the life. If your friends make fun of you, it's fine. Let's say, for example, though, someone else is making fun of you for something your friends make fun of you for. So let's say, so for example, I like Dave Chappelle a lot. The reason I like him so much is because he makes a lot of funny racial jokes, but he doesn't do it to just one set of group. He does it to pretty much everybody. Here's a secret. Ba-boom. And that's one thing I really appreciate about him, because comedians a lot of times they'll make fun of their own group of people, their own race, and that's fine because they can relate to it, so it makes sense. But Dave Chappelle, he makes fun of everybody, and it's so funny, and that's why I like that. But this is the thing, racial jokes. Oh man, really? I should have not gotten this. So anyways, what was I saying? So racial jokes. I love racial jokes. They're so funny. But this is the thing. There are some people that are very insensitive to other groups of people. And I don't appreciate that either. I don't like when people are assholes to other people or say certain things or anything like that, right? If my friend says something like that, let's say my friend was white, for example, and we've been really good friends for years, and he tells me something like, oh dude, I'm gonna hire you to do my garden or something like that, I would just lash back at him and tell him, I don't know, something, you know, just say something stupid back to him. Anyways, but that's my friend, and this is a person that I trust and that I know he's just messing with me, he's just trying to get on my nerves, and that's fine. It's okay, there's nothing wrong with that. But the thing is that some people think that they could just act like that with anybody, and it's like, dude, like, let's say for example, if I was hanging out with my friends and we were all bashing on each other, and then some random guy tells me something like that, I would look at him and be like, dude, what the hell? Who the hell do you think you are, you know? Because the thing is that I don't know him. I don't know who he is. He doesn't have any respect for me, especially if that's the first thing he tells me. And we haven't established a relationship of any kind, so it's like, who the hell are you to be telling me sensitive shit like that, you know? Now, with my friends, I'm like, well, it's not as sensitive because, well, it's my friend, and I know him, and he's just joking around, and it's fine. Like, whatever. I'll joke around with him back, and that's cool. But with people I don't know, it's insensitive. It's just, I don't know. It's been a while since I've ran into people like that, but people that are like that, I'm like, dude, you have to understand how to read a situation and read a room, because if not, you're gonna piss off a lot of people and no one's gonna like you. Oh, look at that, I killed all those snakes. But yeah, anyways, so the reason I bring this up is because being yourself can be a difficult situation sometimes, because sometimes being yourself is gonna require you to put up with bullshit from other people. Let's say for example, if you're gay, you're probably gonna have to deal with a lot more shit than the average person does. Thankfully for me, I didn't have to deal with that. I didn't have to deal with the bullshit. I'm not saying thankfully for me I'm not gay, I'm just saying thankfully for me I don't have to deal with that, because I saw the way that people would treat gay people. A lot of times it's like, and usually gay guys, of course lesbians too. There was people that would make fun of lesbians a lot of times, especially in middle school. I think is when I really saw it. Middle school, and then a little bit in high school, but middle school is when people started to really like bash on people a lot more. And yeah, and I remember my friend Steven. We knew each other since we were like in first grade or something like that. And he was a really cool guy. He was really nice. I remember my cousin and I, we would go to his house down the street, and his dad would make burgers. And I love that. It was really nice. His dad was a really nice guy. From what I remember, his mom was really nice too, but I honestly I can't even picture her face. I can kind of picture his dad's face. And Steven was just kind of like a chill guy, you know? Anyways, I don't remember when exactly it was, but around 6th, 7th grade is whenever I started noticing that he was a little more flamboyant. And it didn't really change my perspective on him at all. I just noticed it, you know? And I don't remember when, but oh, that's not good. Well, whatever. I don't remember when exactly this happened. But the thing is that that's when I was like, oh, I'm assuming, you know, I guess a straight person can act flamboyant too, sure, but majority of the time when someone is acting flamboyant, they're probably gay. And I'm like, oh, I wonder if Steven's gay. And eventually, of course, I found out, and yeah, he was. And people would, I don't know if they would treat him specifically like that, because Steven was a tough guy. He was a pretty, like, he was a big guy, like, he wasn't tiny. He was pretty tall. He was pretty heavy. It's like, if you messed with him, he could probably push you around a little bit, you know? I have to do this. So I don't know if people really mess with him that much. But my point is that people would always make fun of people that acted like Stephen would. And yeah, and it's just, people would like make fun of them and say certain things and act a certain way with them. Like, I don't know, it's just guys like laughing at them, you know? And that's the thing, I don't know how it is to be gay, but I can only imagine how frustrating and annoying it is to deal with all that bullshit all the time. And the reason I bring this up is because I'm like, well, it's a very good example of how people have to put up with bullshit from other people, and they're not, like, it's just who they are, you know? It's like there's nothing really like, oh, there's something wrong with them or anything. It's like, he's just different. Everyone's different, and that's my whole point with this. It's like, everybody's different, guys. So why is it that you're trying to become something else? Because even if you become something else, you're still going to be different than other people. You're just trying to fit in with people immediately, and that's not a good thing. And you have to get that across your head, that it's okay to be different. It's okay to not have it's okay to not have the same interests as everybody else. It's okay to just be yourself. That's the thing. We need to stop making it such a big deal that that if we don't fit a social, oh, that was stupid. I was like, no, I need to break it, and then I fell. All right, well, hey, I got him though. Apparently, yeah, that's weird. All right, well, whatever. Either way, I'm already here. But yeah, be comfortable being you. That's the bottom line. That's all I'm trying to say. Okay, I just checked the mic right now. I'm like, yep, the mic's still working. So that's good. Because it would suck if I have to do this a third time. Honestly, if I had to do it a third time, I probably would just call it a night and not do it again for a while. I mean, I would get back to it, but just not soon, you know? This one is right here. Yeah. Do it fast. Just push it. Just push it. Like, boom, done. Dum, dum, dum. Oh, I thought I was dead. Also, guys, another topic. I mean, kind of going with being yourself. It's not necessarily completely different, but it's like a side point almost. Try new things. Because with being yourself, it's like, oh, well, if I want to do this, then do this, right? Yes. But also, you cannot fully get to know yourself if you do not try different things in life. So that's another aspect. You have to try new things, because if you don't, you might miss out on something that could be a great part of your life. For example, for me, I kind of lucked out a little bit, but when I was in 7th grade, I died. When I was in 7th grade, I started getting into music, and by that I mean that, you know what? I'm gonna get that secret. Boom! I got it. All right, hold on. There. I really don't care. Anyways, I will be back. This is gonna be the end of this episode. So what were we talking about? Let me just try to remember. You know what? I'll just cover it next time. All right. See you guys. Bye.